If you have been seeking answers, today God brings a message that will illuminate your path and offer guidance on your journey. You find yourself eager to understand the emotional and mental state of an important person in your life, trying to comprehend how they are facing and navigating the complexities of this connection. This person is sending a deeply emotional message. Their presence in your life was a decisive turning point. The intensity of their energy completely surprised you. When they reflect on the connection between you, they see it as a radical change in their existence. They didn't expect to fall in love with you, nor did they imagine that their life would take this new direction. It seems that entering this relationship was a process full of challenges, a true battle to break away from the past and fully embrace the new path you are now walking together. Sometimes, it seemed that this person had everything one could desire: a promising career, perhaps a family or a relationship that was beginning to solidify. However, deep down, there was a restlessness, a palpable feeling that life and love had more to offer than appearances revealed. It was the encounter with you that confirmed these suspicions, marking the beginning of a significant transformation in their life. Since then, their existence started to change in ways they had never anticipated. They found themselves needing to close old cycles and make room for this new reality that you were building together. The depth and intensity of the connection between you demanded that they elevate their standard of living and let go of old ways of existing. This change was not just a transition. For them, it was a complete turnaround, a total redirection of their life's course. Sometimes, this transformation may have seemed like a real collapse, as they struggled to adjust to this new dynamic. For them, the relationship with you is like an unplanned plot, a story that was never imagined in their wildest dreams, but now redefines their understanding of what it means to live and love. Your connection emerged as a powerful force, challenging them to abandon the comfort of the known and venture into the uncharted territory of deep and committed affection. For them, your union is a chapter that, although unexpected, has transformed their lives in unimaginable ways. When they met you, they were struck by such an intense attraction that it became impossible to simply ignore. It wasn't just a physical attraction. They longed for your presence in a deep and continuous way, wanting to be by your side and feel the unique energy you emanate. This connection between you is unique, unlike anything they have ever experienced before. They cannot find parallels or comparisons with any past relationship. This person embarked on a journey full of questions and uncertainties, with many doubts and hesitations, as the intensity of the connection between you was something totally unexpected. They never believed it was possible to experience such a deep and engaging love, even though, deep down, they always desired a relationship that transcended the limits of passion, intimacy, and spirituality. They were used to a safe and predictable existence, but meeting you revolutionized their perception of life and love. They realized that they desired your company more than anything else in the world, and although they previously settled for less than they deserved, their relationship with you forced them to face and confront their deepest feelings and desires. This emotional journey may have been marked by periods of distance and confusion, moments when both felt overwhelmed by the intense emotions, leading them, at times, to temporarily distance themselves. The connection between you is so deep and intense that it often cannot be fully described in words. Now, they are allowing themselves to dive deeply into their emotions, revisiting the beginnings of your love story with a new perspective. They remember that magical moment when you met, a time when the passion between you was so palpable, it could almost be touched, and the exchanged glances carried an intensity that seemed to speak directly to the souls. For him, this connection was so impactful that it shook his world, changing him in ways he could never have imagined. He constantly finds himself revisiting those initial moments, each memory bringing a wave of intense feelings, and he marvels at the depth with which you have affected him. The recollections of those first encounters, the looks filled with promises, and the conversations that seem to weave an eternal bond between you, rekindle the passion whenever they cross his mind. He yearns for you with an intensity that transcends the ordinary, with a desire that seems to grow and intensify over time. This yearning is not just simple longing. It is a profound desire to reconnect, to rekindle the fervor of that initial connection that proved to be so transformative. This connection is like a powerful magnet that inexorably draws you back to each other, no matter how much time has passed since you last saw each other. The intensity of this love not only persists, but seems to grow with time, remaining unchanged despite the circumstances. He often finds himself reflecting, unable to understand why it is so difficult to disconnect from these intense feelings. He recognizes that this is not something he can control. It is a deeply spiritual and magnetic bond that transcends his ability to manipulate and understand. This enigmatic nature is precisely what gives this connection so much strength. Often, he finds himself without words to describe the depth of what he feels. It is something that truly transcends human understanding. Currently, he is immersed in reflections on the beginning of the love story you share, recalling how he felt when he met you and everything that has unfolded since that pivotal moment. He wonders about his life before he met you. He remembers being on a completely different trajectory, building a life that at that moment seemed to be the right path. However, since he crossed paths with you, there has been a drastic change, and he found himself forced to reevaluate all his plans and priorities. At certain moments, he even questioned whether he was wrong to allow himself to fall so deeply for you, pondering repeatedly if there was something improper about diving so intensely into his feelings. He questions his obsession with you, wondering why his heart yearns so overwhelmingly, something he had never experienced before. It seems he is navigating unknown territory, a reality he did not plan for, but from which he cannot detach himself. This journey has led him to question all the decisions and paths he had taken before his life intertwined with yours. He is constantly besieged by flashbacks of the moments you shared together, reliving every detail of the special times you spent side by side. The memories of deep looks and intimate conversations are vivid in his mind, and these moments do not let him escape. He continues thinking about you incessantly and the deep connection you both cultivated. For him, these memories are more than just recollections. They are unforgettable treasures that he cherishes deeply in his heart. Just one look from you, a simple gesture, brings all these memories and intense feelings back with full force. He increasingly realizes that he cannot distance himself from you, regardless of his attempts. The attraction between you transcends the ordinary. It is powerful, magnetic, and unbreakable. No matter how much time passes, each reunion rekindles the same burning passion, the same intensity of feelings that only grows with time. No matter how much he tries to distance himself or resist, he finds himself irresistibly drawn back to you repeatedly. This force of attraction is something over which he has no control. You are like a magnet that pulls him back, regardless of where he is or what he is doing. He frequently questions the impact you have had on him, marveling at the profound transformation your presence has caused in his life. He wonders how it was possible for you to change him so radically, leaving him perplexed and at the same time amazed. He had never experienced such a deep and transformative feeling for someone before. The way you have affected him is profoundly significant, an experience that took him completely by surprise and made him reconsider many of his previous concepts about love and connection. This love he feels for you is entirely distinct from anything he has ever experienced before, and he finds himself perplexed, unable to understand how you managed to stir his feelings so deeply. Currently, he lives in a state of constant questioning, immersed in reflections about the depth and intensity of the feelings he harbors for you. Overall, this person is engaged in a process of deep introspection about the nature of the connection you both share. He is revisiting how it all began, how your impact was so profound, and how this relationship has transformed his life in ways he could never have predicted. He is intensely emotionally involved and seeks to understand the complexity of this unique connection. Frequently, this connection may seem confusing and extraordinarily intense. What you need to understand is that, for him, the person you love so deeply, this connection is unparalleled and profoundly significant. He is under the effect of a force beyond his control. It is as if you were an irresistible magnet that inexorably attracts him, regardless of his efforts to keep distance. When he looks into your eyes, something truly magical happens, a deep sense of recognition, as if your souls had been intertwined for centuries. He constantly wonders who you are and why you managed to stir his soul so deeply. This enigma has led him to question everything he once thought he knew about life and love. As he reflects, he recalls the moments shared with you, genuine laughter, authentic intimacy, and conversations that touched the core of your existences. Some of these moments were so intense and meaningful that they became points of healing, moments of profound personal and emotional revelation for both of you. This deep connection is something he will never forget. He feels entirely transformed by this connection, a transformation so radical that at times it may seem overwhelming. However, he understands that this intensity is a clear sign of the truth and depth of the love that exists between you. It is a powerful force that not only unites but also changes, teaches, and enriches. Although he does not have all the answers and many questions remain unresolved, one thing is certain. He recognizes that this connection with you is special, unique, and unrepeatable. He knows that what you have transcends the ordinary, defying conventional explanations and resisting the adversities of everyday life. It is a love that not only persists but flourishes and deepens with the passage of time, demonstrating its true nature with each passing day. Remember that the love journey you are on can present its challenges, but the depth and intensity of the love you share make each obstacle truly valuable. Even though he faces doubts and fears along the way, deep down, he has the unshakable certainty that you are the person who completes his existence. This is not an ordinary journey. It is your love story, full of complexities and painful moments, but also extraordinarily unique and absolutely unforgettable. The love you nurture for each other has transformed this person's life in profound and indelible ways. He is more than willing to face all the challenges that may arise because he desires to stay by your side, regardless of the circumstances. This is the true magnitude of the love he feels for you, a connection that transcends the barriers of time and space, a powerful force that continues to unite you despite any adversity. Even though he cannot fully express or explain the exact reason for this transformation, he knows with all his heart that you are the reason his life changed forever. This understanding permeates every thought and decision, strengthening his determination to continue this journey together. The impact you have had on his life is so profound that it has redefined his understanding of love and partnership. Let these words penetrate deeply into your soul and resonate within your being. God desires the best for you and will continue to guide you toward a positive outcome, regardless of your choices. Remember that you are worthy and deserve a love written in the stars. To fully internalize this message and all the blessings it contains, share your reflections in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to receive upcoming messages. We look forward to seeing you soon. Together, we will elevate our spirits and create waves of positive energy. May God illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.